Let's go. It's a beautiful Monday morning. Let's talk about this news. Oh, it's crazy.
Obi-Wan plays.
Yes, right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.
What is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? We are live. What do they have to do, Bria? Make sure to like and subscribe. Sounded like Toadette. What's up, everybody coming into the chat? I need y'all to give the stream a big thumbs up. Hope your week is starting off good. Monday, fun day. We got some news to discuss, to talk about, and we might do a little bit of gaming afterwards. What's up, everybody coming into the chat? ASAP, Josh, Bowsette, Romaine, Darkside, Tony, Wind Sweep, already said Easy, Cobra, Broken. What's up, everybody coming into the chat? We got some news to talk about. We got some Nintendo Direct news to talk about, and pretty big stuff. That's where we're gonna start. We're at 6 likes. I need 10 people. Give the stream a thumbs up. Let's get it to 16 likes right now.
Actually, 1,000 likes.
She said 1,000 likes. Do it. All right. The first, let's talk about the Nintendo Direct. Games have leaked. Games said to be in the next Nintendo Direct have leaked. We're going to talk about them. I'm going to share my thoughts, how hyped I am for each one, and then we're going to keep going. We got a lot of news to talk about this morning. All right. First, here are some of the rumored Switch 2 games at the next Nintendo Direct. The first game. Now, there's going to be more games than this, but these are just some of the games said to be at the next Nintendo Direct. Metaphor ReFantazio. Now, made by Atlas. Persona, heavy Persona vibes. Again, it just showed it. Perfect timing. It says what? From the creators of Persona 3, 4, and 5. Coming to Switch 2. Metaphor ReFantazio is one of the games. Now, I've never played a Persona game. Could be a good possible entry point if this is the first Switch 2 Persona type game coming. I'd probably pick this up. I would be intrigued enough. Persona has that good of a reputation, and I've heard great things about this game, so I would pick it up. That's right. Joker's in Smash from Persona. So, Metaphor ReFantazio, one of the games reported to be coming to Switch 2 announced at the next Nintendo Direct. Colin, what's up, brah? Did you pre-order the new? I haven't yet. I'm in no rush because I'm all digital. It'll be downloaded. It'll be ready to go by the time July 17th comes. Trust. We playing that Donkey Kong Bonanza. Did you pre-order it yet, Colin? Let me know, bro. All right. Metaphor ReFantazio would be a day one buy. As y'all are coming into the stream, I need y'all to give it a thumbs up. All right. The next game. GameCube Shadow Drop of Pokemon Coliseum. That's pretty dope. So, they're saying that the same day as the Nintendo Direct, they're going to show off GameCube Pokemon Coliseum, and then it's going to say out now or out today, releasing today. So, GameCube Shadow Drop of Pokemon Coliseum, which would be dope. Which would be dope. We already know Luigi's Mansion has been confirmed. Mario Strikers have been confirmed. So, Pokemon Coliseum would fit the bill. Let's go. What's up, Paid? Hope you're doing good, bruh. Let's go. So, Metaphor Refantasio. GameCube Shadow Drop of Pokemon Coliseum. Yes, Joshua.
Also, they could also be making a new Pokemon. Oh, they might not add Pokemon Coliseum because it's Pokemon ZA. Because they have room for GameCube games.
Now, even though they have Pokemon ZAs coming out, I think they would still do a Pokemon Coliseum because that's different enough from ZA to still happen. All right, it's just an arena fighting Pokemon. All right, the next game I have to say I'll probably pass. Death Stranding Director's Cut S. Now this is coming off of, I think the reviews for Death Stranding 2 have come out today. The game has reviewed well. You all know that everybody's gonna, if it's Kojima, 10 out of 10. Kojima, 10 out of 10. I don't know. Maybe I feel like I might be in the minority, but his games just haven't done it for me, bro. So, Death Stranding Director's Cut S announced for the Switch 2. I'd probably pass on that. That'll probably be a hard pass. The next game, interesting, and could be a foreshadow of the game I really want. Witcher's 3 Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Interesting. I never beat Witcher 3 on the Switch 1. I'll go back and probably actually play this and finally beat Witcher 3. I made it real far. Was it on my PlayStation 4? Yeah, I made it real far in Witcher 3 on the PlayStation 4, and I never finished playing it. But Witcher 3 Nintendo Switch 2 Edition is said to be announced, which should offer a pretty big, I'm thinking like Hogwarts and Hogwarts Legacy from the Switch 1 to the Switch 2, that kind of leap between Witcher 3 from the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. So Witcher 3 Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and I'd pick it up. I'd pick it up. Now, they have to have an upgrade path. Like, you only have to pay $10 if you already bought Witcher 3 on the Switch 1. They got to do that, bro. So definitely, that would be a dope addition. And, bro, now this one is worth, I don't know why I don't have a trailer up for this one. This one is worth a trailer. It is being reported, and I don't even think this has to be in the leak. It's a given, bro. There's no way they're gonna have Metroid Prime 4 at this direct, but we'll get finally a release date for Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, that's right. This is the Switch footage that I'm showing. But the Switch 2 Edition, you can see that graphical update. You can see the graphical upgrade. And Metroid Prime 4, day one. This is my most anticipated game coming to the Switch 2. Yes, Donkey Kong Bonanza, my hype level is a 10 out of 10. But for Metroid Prime 4, it's at a 11 out of 10. So, Metroid Prime 4, a release date for this game, day one, bruh. This is another must-have Switch 2 game. Mario Kart World, must-have. Donkey Kong Bonanza, must-have. Metroid Prime 4, Beyond, must-have Switch 2 game. So I can't wait to play this on the Switch 2. What's up, everybody coming into the chat? Still have your Switch 1, still have my Switch OLED. Yeah, I still got the OLED. I got 2 OLEDs, I think. All right. So, Let's Keep It Going, man, is also my most anticipated game. Good stuff, Paid. You have great gaming taste. All right. And this other announcement, I think this is pretty crazy. There's going to be a one more thing at the end. Well, it doesn't say if it's going to be at the end, but usually when there's a one more thing, it's usually at the end. Isabelle teaser. There's going to be an Isabelle teaser for Animal Crossing coming in 2026. That is going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. Why? That's going to be another, watch it, Brielle. That's going to be another Switch 2 system seller. Mario Kart World, Switch seller. Donkey Kong Bonanza will be a system seller, and Animal Crossing 2026, Animal Crossing will push Switch 2 units. There are a lot of Animal Crossing fans waiting for the next Animal Crossing game. No, not now. All right, so those are the games rumored to be at the next Nintendo Direct. It's going to be a big one. Now, is that it? No way, Jose. These are just games that are leaked because here's what happens. Developers talk. They're like, yeah, our game's going to be at the next Nintendo Direct. They tell their cousin or something, blah, blah, blah. And the word gets out. And these leaks really happen. So, these games coming to the next Nintendo Direct, I think is going to be epic, but this is not it. Definitely not the only games. Even though these will be at the Direct, these will not be the only games featured at the Direct. Mark my words, wait, hold on one second, guys. Had to do daddy duties, y'all. Y'all know how it is. We got a lot of kids. All right. So, guaranteed, we're going to have a lot of third-party support. We will have a lot of third-party support. Those sale numbers, the 3.5 million, at this point, Switch 2 is over 4 million. Mark my words. It's over 4 million at this point. Now, these third-party developers, they see that. Ignore all the doom and gloom, oh, third-party games aren't selling. Bruh, the console has been on the market for 2 weeks. These developers know it's going to take time for install bases to catch on, but they also see that it is a viable, popular platform, and those games will be coming. Mark my words. Metaphor ReFantasio, GameCube Shadow Drops, Death Stranding, Witcher 3 Switch 2 Edition, Prime 4 release date's gonna be epic, and Animal Crossing announced to whet the appetite. Big 30-party game announcements will be coming. Check this out. Xbox. Phil Spencer has already come out to say, we're going to be supporting the Switch 2. And guess what? No Xbox game announced yet. That Gears of War that just got announced coming to PlayStation 5, very likely going to be on the Switch 2. Forza, announced for PlayStation 5, very likely going to be on the Switch 2. Bucks, what's up, bruh? Hope you're doing good, my guy. So, expect Switch 2 heat to be coming down the pipeline, and it's going to be amazing, epic, and I'm on the first row here for the ride. All right, so, bro, and this is, when it comes to Nintendo Direct, any clue we see on the internet, Nintendo fans are like, oh, Nintendo Direct time. And this could actually really mean something. They're saying now, the fact that Nintendo has removed their last pinned tweet on their profile on X, and I'm gonna see if they still don't have a pinned tweet, has many speculating that a Nintendo Direct is dropping, because usually after a Nintendo Direct, boom, they have a pinned tweet, or at a Nintendo Direct, they have a new pinned tweet at the top of their X page. Let's check it out right now. Let me go to Nintendo of America and see, do they, because that was this morning, but let's see if they changed it and if they have an actual pinned tweet. No, they still don't. Bro, the fact that Nintendo of America right now, they just have a Mario Kart tweet from yesterday, nothing pinned to the top of their X page. Sometimes, hey, where there's smoke, there could be fire. So we're going to stay tuned. We're going to stay tuned for what's going to be announced. We could get an announcement. It's Monday. We could get an announcement today or tomorrow. Have a Direct Thursday. It could happen this week. A Nintendo Direct could take place this week, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. We're at 23 likes. 23 likes. I need 7 people. 7 people give the stream a thumbs up. Let's crush 30 likes right now. Do it. Do it. Do it. Nintendo Switch 2 is fire. Evan, what's up, bro? All right. So we have big Nintendo Direct rumors sweeping the internet, leaked games, but we will see what actually comes of it. All right. Now, the next news item we have to discuss. We alluded to this a little bit yesterday, but let me show a picture of this. Hold on. We got time. Here it is. Wait. Oh, my bad. Here it is. Joy-Con 2 custom colors. When the Switch 1 launched, it launched in 2 color variants. We had the gray Joy-Cons, and then we had those classic red and blue ones, or were they orange? They were like an orange red and a light blue / teal type Joy-Con variation. Right now with the Switch 2, and don't get me wrong, they look clean, all black. The Switch 2 system, let me show it to y'all. Man, bro, this never gets old. Disconnecting and reconnecting the Switch 2, fire. Look at this, all black console. When you disconnect it, it has the blue. But for the most part, all black Joy-Cons. What's going to be the next colors? I said yesterday that could we be getting a custom console when, let's say, Metroid drops or Donkey Kong drops? And I have to say, we're more than likely going to get Joy-Con colors. Here's the thing, though, and this is what Nintendo's going to have to do. They're going to look like different colors when they're connected to your Switch. When they're not connected, this blue piece will be sticking out. It will be sticking out of the Joy-Con. All right, hold on. All right, so What colors? The only drawback is that orange and blue, I think, will still be a permanent fixture on every Joy-Con. So there's no confusion as far as which side of the Switch 2 they'll be attached to. So Joy-Con colors, what colors do you want? I'm a little indifferent. Like, for the colors, I just want the games, bro. I just want the games. I probably will. Now, here's my prediction. I do think we'll probably get Donkey Kong Bonanza themed either Joy-Cons or a Pro Controller in July. That's why I think a Nintendo Direct, I was going to say at minimum we're going to get a Game Focus Direct. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We already got one, and it was goated. The best game-focused Nintendo Direct of all time happened last week. Bean Toast with the $2 euro. I need somebody in the chat to spam Bean Toast. Shout out to my guy, Bean Toast, for the $2 euro super chat. Spam Bean Toast. He said, just give us the games. He said, just give us the games. All right. So shout out to Bean Toast. We did a camera change for you, my guy. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Somebody type Bean chat. Spam Bean in the chat. All right. Shout out to Bean Toast. All right. So Joy-Con colors, I think definitely coming. Kirby theme, they're going to have to wait for Kirby Air Riders for that. So we'll see. Now. Yeah? Yeah, I don't know. All right. Now, y'all. I saw this. This is what I posted yesterday on X. Beans Toast. That's that European food. This infograph of all of the Nintendo home consoles. Every home console. And what's interesting is the variation in the controller designs. Except for the Switch and the Switch 2, all of the generation controllers so different from the previous one. Yeah, even the Wii and the Wii U, they're real different. But here's the thing. Chat, and I'm going to ask y'all, especially for my old heads who've been here since the NES. If you can pick one game each Nintendo console generation, what one game would be the best game or the most defining game for each generation? It was clear for me for each generation, except for the Nintendo 64. I went back and forth with the Nintendo 64, but I ultimately decided on one. For the NES, the defining game has to be Super Mario 3. Super Mario 3. Let me show y'all this right here. Look at this. Bruh. You see that poster right here? Super Mario 3. Borderline a Super Nintendo game, bro. That's how good that game was. Super Mario 3 was a video game phenomenon when it launched. There was I still remember the Mario 3 commercial. Mario. And then it kept zooming out, more and more people yelling Mario. Then there was a whole globe, and it had Mario's face on the whole planet. Super Mario 3 madness was peak when I was a kid, bro. I remember going to Toys R Us, my dad, their grandpa, getting me the game, opening the game, that's when we had instruction manuals in the games. Bringing the instruction manual to school the next day to show my friends we got that Mario 3. It was epic, bro. It was crazy. Obi-Wan, I'm getting Donkey Kong Bonanza Pro Controller. Yeah, if one drops. So Mario 3 for the NES. Super Nintendo has to be Super Mario World. The single most greatest video game of all time, in my opinion. My favorite video game of all time. Super Mario World, Super Nintendo, one of the console GOATs, bro. The quality of games that were being cranked out during the Super Nintendo era was crazy by Nintendo. And the third-party support was also crazy. That's why I'm so hyped for the Switch 2. With the Switch 2, I feel like we're getting Super Nintendo level era Nintendo. Donkey Kong Bonanza, crazy. Super Nintendo had crazy games, bro. Super Mario World, favorite game of all time. Mario Kart, top 3 Mario Karts of all time, and I don't care what anybody else says. Super Metroid, top tier Metroid game. Link to the Past, top tier Zelda game. I'm telling you, the Super Nintendo, the Donkey Kong games, Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3, Super Mario RPG, the Final Fantasy games, Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger, bruh. Y'all gotta put respect on the Super Nintendo. But the creme de la creme, Super Mario World. Star Fox with the FX chip, Beans and Toast, was fire. And then we come to the Nintendo 64. The Nintendo 64 was single-handedly the most important video game console of all time. Of all time. No console had more of an impact to the video game industry than the Nintendo 64. The Super Nintendo, my favorite. Nintendo 64, up there too, but was the most important. Mario 64 changed gaming development, bro. Changed it. See, that's one of the benefits of being gaming in the 2D era. We got to witness going from 2D gaming, where every game was 2D, to now every game in 3 dimensions. We're never going to experience that again, bro. Nothing like that will ever be experienced in gaming. And we were there for it. Mario 64 was crazy. It was so well designed. You just wanted to sit in the lobby area. You didn't even care about going inside the castle. Just running around with Mario, doing the triple jumping, having him tiptoe, climbing the trees, somersaulting, backflipping off the top of the tree. It was just fun, bro. And so that was crazy. Mario 64 changed gaming. Ocarina of Time changed gaming. How we play 3D action games today, still based off of Ocarina of Time. The core, Z targeting, strafing around your enemy, the Dark Souls type games, all of that came from Ocarina of Time. So the Nintendo 64 goated. Wave Race, those water physics. Man, I could go on and on about the Nintendo 64. GoldenEye 007 put first-person shooters on the map. Mario Kart 64 was fire. Alejandro with the $5 super chat. Chat go crazy and spam Alejandro. Shout out to Alejandro. And that Nintendo 64. Let me see what Alejandro is saying. Take these out the room. Put these in Brielle and Isabella's room. Alejandro, Obi, Mario Kart 64, 007. And we got the very first Super Smash Brothers game on the Nintendo 64. Facts, Alejandro. And real quick, who was typing Beans Toast before? Horn Warrior, Bean, Bowsette, Beans, Colin, Bean, Michael, Beans, Gina, Beans. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Beans Toast and then shout out to Alejandro. Y'all got to spam Alejandro for my guy. All right, bro. Perfect Dark, too. Facts. Perfect Dark was lit. Even though I never played Perfect Dark, it looked amazing. Ocarina of Time / Majora's Mask were a jam. Shout out to Alejandro for the $5. Horn Warrior, Alejandro. No Sag, Alejandro. Bean Toast, Alejandro. G-Lo, Alejandro. Show my guy Alejandro some love. We're at 47 likes, ladies and gentlemen. I need 13 people. Give the stream a thumbs up. Let's crush 60 likes. 60 likes right now. Do it. Do it. Do it. Nintendo GameCube. For paid, Nintendo GameCube is Super Smash Brothers Melee. For him, this was another tricky one. A lot of people would say Super Smash Brothers was the tentpole game of the GameCube era. I beg to differ. For me, it was The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. That's right. Wind Waker was the game, my favorite GameCube game. It was so good, bro. I mean, there was fan kickback when they saw Zelda as a cartoony Zelda, when Nintendo showed us that E3 realistic Zelda. But bro, once you melted your hands around the GameCube controller, by the way, one of the greatest controllers of all time, and you started to play Wind Waker from beginning to end, fantastic game. The only part of the game I didn't like, and they changed it with the Wind Waker HD, the shards quest, the fetch quest towards the end, where the Triforce is broken up into different pieces and you have to go searching for it. I didn't like that part of the game. But other than that, perfect game. Some of my favorite Zelda dungeons was in Wind Waker. That one dungeon where there was a huge fan at the bottom and you had to do different things on the different levels. So it was just dope stuff. So Wind Waker is dope. And the great thing about the Switch 2, we have GameCube Online on the Switch 2. So you can play Wind Waker right now, bro. So for me, it's Wind Waker for GameCube. For the Wii, paid. I see you, my guy. Super Mario Galaxy. Fact. Super Mario Galaxy was the game on the Wii U. On the Wii. Now, some may say Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword was a dope game, Zelda Skyward Sword, but it couldn't compete with Galaxy, bro. In my opinion, Galaxy was so good. Now, a lot of people say Galaxy 2 was better than Galaxy 1. I enjoyed. Galaxy 2 maybe on paper was a better game, but I enjoyed Galaxy 1 more than Galaxy 2. It was just a dope game. Galaxy 2 felt a lot more of the same for me. So, that's that. Yes, Brielle. All right. So, the Wii U, Splatoon. Not even close. Close. Make sure you close the door. All right, go, Brielle. You can lock it. Can you lock it? Okay. All right. Splatoon. I was on Splatoon all day, every day on my Wii U. Wii U had that fire, bro. A lot of people talk about, the Switch was great. Bro, the Switch had just a lot of Wii U gems that a lot of people didn't play. Mario 3D World, Splatoon, Pikmin 3, the Wii U was a great Super Smash Brothers. Galaxy gave me Rosalina, and Turn Nintendo let me claim that Rosalina. I'll always be grateful for that. Good stuff, Bowser. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, Wii U, the single most important game for me or favorite game was Splatoon by a mile. By a mile on the Wii U. Put respect on the Wii U. Never knew. All right. Yeah, there's a Galaxy 2. Crazy. Come on, bro. The Switch, Breath of the Wild. Yes, Tears of the Kingdom, better game, but it's the same relationship with Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2 that I had with Breath of the Wild and Breath of the Wild. You could say Breath of the Wild 2, Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild was just phenomenal. And Tears of the Kingdom was pretty much, not saying more of the same, they improved on it, made it a fantastic game. But that wow factor, that amazing factor, it was there initially with Breath of the Wild. And so the surprise factor was there. So the Switch, Nintendo's given us great games throughout this generation. And why did I want to show all of that? Because we are now in the Switch 2 era. We are now in the Switch 2 era. And we are really just getting started when it comes to what are going to be that wow game for the Switch 2. We've had that wow factor every generation for me with Nintendo. Like I said, really the original Super Mario Brothers was the wow factor. Super Mario 3 just took it to another. Super Mario Brothers, wow. Super Mario World, wow. Mario 64, wow. Ocarina of Time, wow. GameCube, Wind Waker, wow. Even Wii Sports was wow. I was like, whoa, this is cool. Wii U, Splatoon, wow. I have to tell you this. When I first saw the Splatoon trailer, I wasn't even hyped for the game. I was like, what is this, Nintendo? It looks cool, whatever. Once I played that Test Fire demo, I was hooked. I was like, man. Hey, Odyssey 2. That's what I'm saying. So the Switch had Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey. If I would have chosen Super Mario Odyssey as the game, I can't even argue with myself, bro. Mario Odyssey was fire. Hey, Wii U had Mario Kart 8, bro. Bro, put respect on the Wii U. Mario Kart 8 was amazing. And it was so far ahead graphically. I could, when I was playing it, I was like, whoa, this looks like one of the best looking game out on the market on any platform right now. On the Wii U. Great system. So we are just getting started on the Switch. Mario Kart World. Wow. Open world Mario Kart Knockout. Crazy, bro. Knockout is so much fun. Donkey Kong Bonanza. This is just month 2. And we got back-to-back wows. Just imagine what the next AAA Zelda game is going to be like on the Switch 2. Metroid Prime 4. We get a full blowout for that game on the Switch 2. We're just getting started, man. And I am here. I'm excited. And I'm ready for Switch 2. Now, we have to talk about the must-have Switch 2 games for July. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. June is coming to an end. And there are 4. Write that down. 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 5 games coming in July that is on my recommended list. I'm going to start doing this every month. There are more than 5 games coming out on the Switch 2 in July. But these are my 5 recommended games to pick up. Give a second look. Coming in July. Now, I'm not saying you have to get all of them. But if you're looking for games, these are the games I recommend coming to the Switch 2 in July. The first one is the game you see on the screen. Tony Hawk game. Hold on. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4 is the first game I recommend. And this game drops. I had the date right in front of me. Here it is. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4, July 11th, ladies and gentlemen. July 11th, it comes out. That's towards the beginning of the month. So definitely recommend this game. Now, hold on. I have to be honest, never played a Tony Hawk game, but everyone who's played the Tony Hawk games have said fantastic series, fun game, and the Switch 2 version looks good, and it looks like it is also, most importantly, running good. So Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4 comes out July 11th. Recommend pick that up, give the game a second look, first look, if you're looking for something to play before that Donkey Kong bonanza. Speaking of such, if you only have $70, if the budget is tight and you can only pick up one game in July, mark your calendar for July 17th. Donkey Kong Bonanza. I've already gushed over this game. I've already told y'all, go pick up this game. A must-have game. Launching July 17th. Java said he just pre-ordered this and the Amiibo. I do have the Amiibo pre-ordered as well. Donkey Kong Bonanza, must have buy. Now, theory time. 2 possible developers. My first theory is it's the Mario Odyssey development team. Tokyo EAD/EPD. The GOATs. The big boys. Nintendo's top tier developers. The Mario Odyssey team developing this game. That's what it looks like. This looks like a top tier goated game of the year type game. The musical soundtrack, everything about this game. My second theory is the Splatoon developers. Whoever made the single player campaign in Splatoon, I'm getting on the boss battles heavy Splatoon vibes. Whenever they show the boss battles, I'm getting like, wow, that reminds me of a Splatoon single player boss battle type setting. So those are my 2 theories. Both development teams, fantastic, make great quality games. I'm leaning more towards the Mario developers making this game. And they're going to reveal this is actually Mario Odyssey 2. But this looks like a direct sequel, not a prequel. Even though Pauline is younger, I already shared my theory why this is a sequel, that she was transformed back into a child, that this is a sequel to Mario Odyssey. So July 17th, definitely pick up this game. So it's week after week after week. We got Tony Hawk one week. We got Donkey Kong Bonanza the next week, and then exactly a week later, we have another almost, I don't want to say a must-buy, but a strong-buy game. Super Mario Party Jamboree plus Jamboree TV Switch 2 Edition. Boy, that title is a mouthful. This game is going to be fire, bro. Fun game. Great use of the Switch 2 camera. It drops on July 24th. This is the next game that I recommend, especially if you already have Mario Party Jamboree on the Switch. It's just I think it's $20 though for the DLC. Camera usage, new mini games, game modes. I think this is definitely worth the DLC price. So, Super Mario Party Jamboree plus Super Mario Party Jamboree plus TV Edition plus Switch 2 Edition, whatever the game is called. Coming out July 24th. Definitely recommend this for all my Switch 2 gamers. Day one, get this game. And that is how many games? 4 games so far. 1, 2, 3. No, only 3 games. This next game could be a surprise Switch 2 hit for July. And I am recommending this game for my audience. Let me get the exact release date. Here it is. Ooh, it's only 1 day. 1 day after Mario Party Jamboree hits is this game. Pull up the door. Is this game right here. No, not this one. Not this one. Back. I had it already. Back. Not that one. It's right here. Wild Hearts S. Wild Hearts has already been released, but this is called Wild Hearts S, the Switch 2 edition. And this game will have 4 players online multiplayer. I think the previous versions only had 3. Definitely a Monster Hunter inspired game. Monster Hunter inspired. Other thing about this game is it was already released, Monster Hunter inspired, and it reviewed well. I think IGN gave it an 8. Reviewed very well. If you're a Monster Hunter fan, recommend it. Now, one thing I do have to say, the trailer. I hope that this trailer, from the time this trailer was revealed to the time the game releases, that it was better optimized, because the trailer didn't look too impressive in my opinion. The Switch 2 trailer. Now this shot looks, as soon as I say that, this shot looks crazy right here. But when they were showing like actual gameplay, I was like, could be optimized a little better. But I'm probably still gonna pick this game up for you guys, so you guys can see. Let me see how let me see how the game runs and looks. I'm gonna let y'all know how it feels or whatnot. If it's a buy or So, Wild Hearts, definitely is on my recommended list right now. My recommended list. And there is one more recommended game in July coming to the Switch 2. But before we get to the one more game, we're at 51 likes. I need 9 people. 9 people give the stream a thumbs up. Let's get it to 60 likes. This next game, and the last game I recommend coming in July for the Switch 2, actually comes at the very end of the month. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. This game looks dope. Now, This is coming from someone who loved Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, and 3 on the NES. The 2D Ninja Gaiden games. I've never played a 3D Ninja Gaiden game. Gaiden. But this game looks dope. Now, here's one caveat. Right now, there's only a Switch 1 version. See how they have PS5, PS4? Right now, they just say Nintendo Switch. I'm only buying Switch 2 games. So they need to make sure it's a Switch 2 edition. And let's see if there's any improvements between the Switch 1 and the Switch 2, maybe higher resolution on the Switch 2 version. Because from this point forward, I'm not buying any Switch 1 games. They have to be Switch 2 additions to your game. When I buy a new console, I want to see something that validates my purchase in the games that I purchase. So Ninja Gaiden, I grew up saying Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound comes out at the end of the month, and I would recommend these games. Now, what am I going to do right now? This is what we do in chat. The games, every game that I've already played on my Switch 2. Now, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that in another stream. We're going to save that for another stream. We're going to bring out hype scores. Hype scores for those Switch 2 games so far. So stay tuned for that. I might do that in my next stream. We're going to do the hype scores for every Switch 2 game that I've played already. Cyberpunk, Yakuza, Sonic, X Shadows, Fast Fusion, Mario. It's time. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen sooner rather than later. So let me just let y'all know that it is going to happen next stream. What we're gonna do now, speaking of Switch 2 games. Hold on, let me pull this up. Let me pull it up. We got the Nintendo Direct. We got that. Bro, Fortnite. This new Fortnite mode, Blitz Royale, fire, bruh. I might get some Blitz Royale in, but what I'm going to start with, we're going to do some Cyberpunk. Alejandro with the $2 donation, with the $2 super chat. Ninja Gaiden 3D collection is $20 on the eShop. Recommended. Wow. Hey, chat. Spam Alejandro. Show my guy Alejandro some love. Bowsette Alejandro. Tony Alejandro. Michael Alejandro. Show Alejandro some love. Appreciate it, my guy. Appreciate the support. We're going to do a camera change for them super chats. Appreciate it, Alejandro. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you coming through with the $2 super chat. Now, where do I put the... All right, here it goes. All right, there it is. All right, this is what we're going to do. You got to do what you got to do. Get you a Switch 2, make it brand new. And we are already, bro, Cyberpunk is getting good. Cyberpunk is getting good. It started off slow, but it has definitely turned up. So ladies and gentlemen, the best-selling game on the Switch 2 right now. Shout out to everybody who said Alejandro, Bowsette, Tony, Michael, No Sag, Michaela, and Horn Warrior, showing my guy some love. All right. Cyberpunk.
Greetings. My scanner indicates you are outside the service area.
Let's go. The story is crazy.
Me up. Need to get to Misty's Esoterica. Front of Vic's.
Of course. A vehicle is en route. It should arrive in less than 20 minutes.
Oh,
What are you doing?
he blacked out.
Hey!
He blacked out right after.
The personal link is damaged.
Please proceed to insert the jack below the ear, though not too deep. There should be auxiliary neurosockets between his lymph nodes, beneath the SCM muscle.
So right
If
now,
I hit
I'm
the
like,
vein by mistake, he will die.
somebody shot me, so I'm on the
as
verge
he
of
will if you
dying.
do nothing.
I think I have the socket.
Now proceed,
I'll proceed
to
to
connect.
Let's go. Let's go. How many of y'all in the chat have Cyberpunk?
I
on the
cannot
Switch 2?
hold it.
This game let us know what the Switch 2 is capable of. Well
I
developed.
need to rest.
That your blood? Misty!
I could feel the HD rumble right now on the Switch 2 Pro controller.
Pressure's
Just
tanking.
give me all the full
It's
experience.
neurogenic shock. He's dying.
You have it on the PS5
cut my
Pro.
way through the occipital
what
bone.
a waste
No other
of
way.
$700, Broken.
There is risk of...
I know what I'm doing.
You can't play. See, if I wanted to right now, you know what? I'm about to go somewhere. Let me just play it while I'm out. I can play Cyberpunk anywhere, bro. You can't do that on that PS5 Pro, bro. Let's keep it going. I feel the rumbling, the HD rumbling. Me with your portal. Lies. You can't play the portal unless you're connected to the internet. I could go out in the park in the middle of nowhere and play without lag. Portal is a ripoff. You can use your phone. Alright. Alright. This is like cinematic. Got my eyes blinking on screen.
How is he?
I've been by Switch 2 though. Let's go.
Slower on the men
Okay,
than
can play
you,
it
but
without internet
looking better
now, I
every
think.
day.
Horn Warrior. How you gonna play it away from your PS5? That's my point. You still gotta have it. It's connected. It's dependent on your PlayStation 5. Internet or not. To verify, but not the game. We all know the games run natively on the Switch 2, bro. So nope. Nice try. Switch 2 on top.
V, you in there?
Those PlayStation games coming to the Switch 2.
My head.
All right, let's go.
How you feeling?
2077 is the year. Chat, do
I
you
don't
think
know,
we'll be
Vic.
this far, as far
Ears are
advanced
ringing.
into the year 2077?
I'm seeing
technology,
shit.
with technology,
These
where
hallucinations.
everybody is
Describe them to me.
half human, half
Blinding
robot.
lights. It's loud. I'm on stage and I almost can't breathe. I'm so damn full of hatred. Then I let it all out into a mic. And I realized it didn't help. I don't feel any better.
Switch 2, let's go. Chariot Man, what's up,
And
bro?
then,
Give the stream a thumbs up,
promise not to
y'all.
laugh.
Y'all coming in.
I plant a bomb in Arasaka
We're
Tower.
on Cyberpunk.
Nothing there to laugh
Put
about.
that up, put that in the chat. Let's go. All right,
They killed me, Vic. Never been so afraid.
let's go. Carrie and Ian with the $5
was too real, even for a lucid
euro.
dream.
Let's
You weren't dreaming, V. Those were memories. There's a personality construct on that shard. Dreams you had
Spam
were from his
Carrie.
past.
Spam Ian. Let's go with the 5. Hey, Broken Bucks, let me know if y'all want to hop on that Fortnite Blitz Royale.
V,
Game's fire. No, I gotta focus. I gotta play Cyberpunk. We gotta play
Saying I
Cyberpunk.
experienced
We got
another
like 3
psyche's
wins.
memories?
Shout out
How's
to
that
Oli.
possible?
you two are
Carrie
connected
and
in a way
Ian,
I
show
can't
them
make
some
head or
love for the
tail of.
$5 euro. Thanks.
Me and who, Vic?
Thanks.
Who's the other?
Let's go.
Johnny Silverhand, the terrorist. A real
Let's get
talk
it.
of the town back in my day.
We gotta have 4 though. We gotta have a full squad.
Anyway, that's not
We
what's
had a great
important right
strategy.
now.
We drop, get our guns, and then we meet up and we stay together for the whole match.
What is?
When we stay together, we were jumping everybody, bro. We were taking everybody gets so scattered from the
Biochip.
squad.
It's
We were
basically a
lit.
bomb. Fuse lit already.
We need
You don't have much time left. Much
Bugs is at work. All right, so
life.
I'll probably be on tonight.
A few weeks
We'll probably be
tops. Silverhand's construct is overriding your consciousness, gradually taking over your body until one day you'll just be gone.
What? What?
V, it's important you get all this.
You'll fix me up, right?
Fix
Vic?
me up, bro.
If I could, I would, V. Believe me.
It's
But
way
this
beyond
is-
what I know how to do.
It's way beyond what I know how to do.
You're
This
the
all
best
works.
of the best, Vic.
I'll probably be on later.
Why can't you help me?
All right, who typed Carrie and Ian for the 5?
You want the
let me
long
tell 'em
story or
fast.
the short?
Okay. I need to type Carrie and Ian too.
I have to die. I
Carrie
am
and
going to die.
Ian.
That's what you're saying.
Let's go.
Prove it.
Horn Warrior, Carrie. Dion, Carrie. Java, Carrie.
Deck shot
Bowser,
you, right?
Carrie.
The bullet damaged your chip
Rock,
slot
Carrie
and your
Ian.
brain.
Let's go, Chariot Man, Carrie and Ian.
The biochip revived
Appreciate
and
it.
short-circuited
Appreciate the love.
you.
Appreciate the support.
Started uploading
Let's
data
go. We're gonna
into
keep
your head.
Gaming on that switch.
As far as it was
Two.
concerned, your brain
Go
was
console.
an empty vessel that needed to be filled by the engram it was carrying.
Empty vessel. But I'm right here. All of this is me.
All of this is me.
The shard doesn't
One drawback
read,
to
it
this
writes.
game. Come on.
Headache of
It was-
yours
it was just
is the
getting-
biochip rewiring your neural
Not
pathways,
what I thought
building
it was.
new
Yeah,
neural
Bugs.
structures, doing away with the
Game
old.
is dragging, bro. No
From where
key,
the
I want to
shard's
just
sitting,
skip all
you,
of this.
what's left.
Look, all right, now I'm skipping. So what am I supposed to do?
Vic,
Let's skip
if
all
there's
these
nothing you
cutscenes.
can... Vic.
I wish.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm done.
Misty,
Blah, blah, blah. Let's get to the action.
You're asking too much from an old timer. Come on, Vic.
All right, let's go. We skipped it. We're gonna keep going. We want some action. Let's go. Let's
And
go.
then he died. And I thought I was gonna die. With him in my sleep.
Sleep's a small hint of
Let's
death.
go. The story be starting off slow
inevitable.
first. Yeah, it's starting off slow.
Can't actually
Stories
tell if I'm
nowadays,
awake now.
I get video games to
I mean,
play the game, bro, not to
I could be dead
sit
already,
there and
right?
just reading the story or watching the
Not
story.
something to focus on, V. Let it go.
At first,
Here.
it's been slow for 10
Got some meds for ya.
hours. Tough
Omega
butts.
blockers. Taken regularly, they'll keep things from progressing too quickly.
All right, we're gonna stick this out though.
Also,
We started.
they should keep
We're
that
not
guest of
gonna
yours calm
Stop.
and quiet.
We beating this game.
Pseudoendotrizines from
Oh,
me.
I can skip. Right down.
I
All right, we just skip it.
Vic pulled... Promise.
All right, let's
Yep.
go. Sleep. Let's go. Was this nominated for Game of the Year? The year it came out? I don't know, bro. But let's go, bro. Nah, the game, good showpiece of what Switch 2 is capable of. But Madden's gonna look good. Hey, I can't wait for Madden, Dion. I can't wait.
Gotta get out of...
Let's go.
And I'll kill it.
What just happened? Suspenseful music. Oh yeah, I remember Asmodeus. Yeah, this game was tough when it launched. It put every console to its knees. Just wasn't optimized for the systems it ran on. Oh, we got Keanu.
Where'd you even come from? How we even talk?
How the fuck should I know?
Fucking...
Had a terrible launch. Oh, I thought the PC version was the only one that stood the test of time. Talk to the stranger. I am. The game just glitched me, bro. Oh, I was about to say.
Who you work for?
Fuck.
Fuck.
$2,000 graphics card. Crazy, bro. Imagine you have to spend $2,000 just to enjoy Cyberpunk. And that's always been my argument. People who say, you should have got this on the PlayStation 5.
No way!
Well, you should have got it on the PC instead of the PlayStation 5.
You hear?
Oh man, he's getting stomped. Why is he doing that?
See you.
Now like that! Stick some iron in your... I can feel it. I'm like mold on fruit, creeping into you. Nothing I can do about... You hear me?
Well, we're merging our
I'd puke if I
minds or
fucking
something?
could. It's just a copy of the engram. I'm out there somewhere. Gotta be.
What, do I become Keanu Reeves?
Fuck.
Oh, I got a call.
Kill you! Do it. What are you waiting for?
Fuck me.
In the shower? Act 2? How many acts are in this game? Crisis at this time. Shoot, bro. What do we have to do? Leave the apartment?
Takemura here. We must meet.
Come to Tom's Diner. We gotta meet to talk.
Soak in that sun while you can. There's a cold front.
Why would I do that?
Because I am the one who saved your life.
It's a cool game.
Haven't managed to get my head straight yet. Not after everything that happened.
Right now, I give it a
That will not happen
7.5.
anytime soon. And so what?
Probably a solid 7.
If you intend to leave, you must re-enter the ring. The bell has already tolled. Tom's Diner. I am waiting.
Let's go. No, let's go.
Hey, no pushing. There's enough for everyone.
Do I have on no shoes? The noise. It's a pitter patter. Like I'm running barefoot. Let's go. Close the door. Let's go.
I'm Arif Iqbal with
Meet with
WNS.
Takemura.
Today is a sad one in our city's history.
I heard a lot of
Mayor
praise for that
Lucius
game. Now,
Ryan
Expedition 33 is a game I
We
feel
learned of Mayor
should
Ryan's death
come
from his
to
family. He died peacefully in his sleep.
the Switch 2.
The exact cause of his death has not been released, but initial reports suggest coronary implant failure. The remainder of Mayor Ryan's term will be fulfilled by his deputy mayor and closest associate, Weldon Coleman.
Let's go.
Today,
All right.
we all mourn the untimely loss of our mayor, dear friend.
Oh, wait. Which way we gotta go? This is Cyberpunk on the Switch 2, ladies and gentlemen. You can see the game looks good.
Choose orbital air.
Look both ways before you cross the road, kids. Because in this game, her car like just hit me, bro. Like in GTA, the car stopped. Man, that car ran me over. It didn't run me over, just
Sit. You do not look so bad. Then, in the car, I doubted you would survive.
What do you actually want from me?
To begin, you must tell me where to find Evelyn Parker.
Evelyn. What's she to you?
She and Yorinobu Arasaka had intimate
certain
relations. She knows how to get to him.
I'm thinking I ought to have a word with her myself. She promised to help me get rid of the chip.
I would not count on that. She's likely gone, very far away.
Just answered your own question about where Evelyn is. Long gone.
Long gone.
Why do you believe she could help you remove the chip? Does a corporation help her?
Got no clue. Evelyn was knowledgeable about the relic. Had a large chunk of classified info.
I vaguely know what's going on.
But she showed that slyness you get in corpo agents. You know the kind.
I too possess this slyness you speak of.
You got tossed out, lumped with the outcasts, easily. Or have you forgotten?
Yeah, Expedition will be.
Is that all? Really should be going.
We'll get Game of the We'll be nominated. But Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yorinobu Arasaka must answer for this crime of patricide.
Looking for justice. In Night City.
I seek revenge. Much more feasible here. I have allies prepared to bring Yorinobu to his knees. The only thing I need is proof.
And you think
the relic is a culprit. Technology made by Arasaka. Technology they alone know. This corporation can save you as easily as it can make you disappear.
Let me see.
It is merely about getting the right people on your side.
Yeah. No,
Politics.
It's my internet. It's my internet. Oh, we back. My internet went out. And came back on. That was crazy. That was crazy. All right, let's go.
You mean people like Anders Hellman?
You know this name? How?
Dude is
for the
about
heist,
50%
thoroughly.
robot.
Relic is Hellman's design, his creation.
But we can't cut.
Untrue.
Some
He's a
scenes they won't
pawn.
let you cut.
I was thinking of one much more powerful. Besides, Anders Hellman escaped to Arasaka. Betrayed it.
I thought I was a goner with my internet. Low battery. I got my second low battery notification. Gotta go that way, bro. Let's go. Alright. Pro controller's charging for the second time. Let's go.
Fucking sucker scums everywhere. Hey, I was listening to that.
Shut up. Nobody except you wants to watch that shit about that corpo cunt.
What did you say?
Oh, man.
You heard me.
Let it go, Takamura.
Chill, bro. Let it go, bro.
At least one of you's got some fucking sense.
Pro controller runs circles around the door since facts. Facts, Bucks. The battery life is insane on this. Need time to think this over.
Thanks for the offer. I need to think about it.
Get back to you soon, bro.
I need time to plan, organize. You stand to gain much if you help me. All I ask is that you do not leave the city.
Leave? Why would I leave? Need help. Best chance I'll find the right person here.
Someone other than Arasaka specialist?
This game is slow.
There's no one. No alternative.
Actually, we just talked about some.
Alright.
With a bit of luck, I'll track down Evelyn.
If she could not help you before, she will not manage to now.
Honor Among Thieves. Ever heard of it?
Yes, I thought it ironic. Thieves have none. There's just honor, I believe.
Yorinobu Arasaka would agree, I'm sure.
The Parker woman will not help you. What are you? I would think about a plan B.
Pro controller is 80 hours. I don't think it's 80. I think it's 40 hours, which is still crazy compared to
Anders
the
Hellman.
DualSense 2 hours.
He invented the relic.
40 hours crazy.
If I want to get rid of it, he's my man. And if that means picking another fight with Arasaka,
Why I gotta
so
buy
be
an
it.
upgrade broken? It should
Hellman
just come with
defected
good
from the
battery
company.
life.
I myself spent many days looking for him. He... What's the expression?
Dropped off the face
Dropped
of the
off the face of the earth.
I know, bro. My dude broken wants y'all
Why
to
are you
perform
looking for
surgery on y'all controllers, bro.
He was the one to alert Saburo-san to
Sony's
Yorinobu's schemes. He knew both of them well and could be an important witness.
Corporal rats will squeal when hanging by their tails.
For several days, I collected the information. All leads point to
Or-
one place. The club called the
You
Afterlife.
can keep your DualSense wired.
I was quickly dismissed
Keep it
by the
plugged into
queen
your
of
PS5.
fixers there, Rogue.
She take you for a suit?
Bro,
No,
there ain't nowhere to skip this.
she saw me as Saburo-sama's killer.
Rogue's well informed.
Let me just put this.
Gets
Oh, I
wind
might
of
as well
most
put the
things that
controller
happen in
down,
the
bro.
city. Might be worth asking her about Hellman.
I'm watching a movie. Not
I wish
playing
you
a game.
luck. The woman is choosy, expensive, and rude.
But this is the best song.
I
game.
cannot stay
Third
here
party
any
game,
longer.
Switch to.
Do what you want. Look for Parker, Hellman, whoever. I must see some friends, call in some favors. When my people in Arasaka are ready to listen, I will call you.
Till then, I guess.
If by some miracle you
You got
find
to, bro. So you be
Hellman,
getting up every 30
please
minutes
notify
to
me.
plug it in
He and I have unfinished business.
on that DualSense. I ain't
Zapper dumples and filth. In some ways, Night City never changes. Arasaka's still a despotic machine and the world
this
is
is
on
the
a
famous
collision
scene.
course with chaos. But hey, at least Rogue's still alive.
Hey, got no patience. Hey, a game should be good within the first 5-10 minutes of the game, bro.
You know, you got
immediately.
some nerve.
I mean, I say good.
First you
but
had to
should
kill
draw
me,
you
now
in,
you want to
like,
be my pal. Make it
this
like
is just
nothing
dragging.
happened.
You know you don't gotta speak out loud to talk to me.
What do you want?
And I've processed some shit, changed my mind. Don't want you dead anymore.
Huh?
Go fuck yourself, dickwipe.
Hey, wasn't easy for me either. You woke up in a landfill, I woke up in your head. Wrestling with your thoughts, memories. Think we're even. And I've taken a step back.
I'm not saying it's a
Looked at
bad game.
things. Think we might be able to help each other. We could start with Rogue. Her and I go back to the Stone Age.
You're the ghost of Christmas past, asshole. Any friends you had are either dead or so old their memory's gone.
Bro.
Johnny Silverhand died a legend. Nobody forgets that.
So you fucking know Rogue.
Hey,
What do I say to her? Got a talking brain tumor, claims it's her old friend Johnny?
hey, that's where I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna keep playing this game, but I could just sit down and just watch a movie, bro. But what do you guys think about everything else we talked about this stream? Sound off in the comment section below. I wanna know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. We out. Peace.
Obi-Wan plays.
That's right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.